All right, so more questions answered, design questions, and thanks again for being patient as we figure out the best way to do this. So I'm just going to jump right in. Margot writes in, love the Ladybug Paisley Comforter Ensemble that I purchased. Your nursery design checklist suggests placing a rug in the middle of the room. Many of the nursery examples I viewed online do have rugs in the middle of the room. However, the floors have all been hardwood. Do you recommend placing a rug in the middle of the room if the floor is carpeted? And Margot, my answer is yes. And the reason why is because when you bring your little one home and they're in their bassinet or in their crib and you want to play with them on the floor, I like the idea that the area rug you bring in from the play on is new and clean and fresh. It hasn't been walked on, or carpet can really have a lot of germs no matter how much you vacuum it. Another benefit is it brings in color and pattern and style and something really new and fresh to the room. But the biggest thing for me is a maintenance issue. Spit up is going to happen. And so if this rug gets stained through the infant years, you can take it out and the carpet that's in the room can stay clean for when she's a toddler or when he's a toddler. So I have no problem putting area rug on top of carpet. In fact, I did it in my daughter's nursery, and I love it because it's another way to bring in something soft for her. Because the carpet I had in there wasn't that great when it comes to being soft, but this rug I brought in was super soft, so she liked to do it. And plus, when you get to tummy time, which happens, as they learn to develop their back muscles, you want them to be on something really soft to play with. Just make sure it's not too thick because you don't want them to have their face in it for too long. Next question comes from Rusty. Kenneth, my daughter and I have been a big fan since day one. We love your designs and energy you bring. I have a picture and friend question. In our living room, we have a print of sailboats over the fireplace. I saw a very similar print, but just the skyline at the gallery. I would place it on a large wall perpendicular to the fireplace. My question is, when you pick out prints, do you coordinate the subject or the frame? I was thinking if the frames match, the prints coordinate in color, tones, and style, they would work. Thanks, Rusty. You have it right. Coordinating frames with art within the room is an easy way to unify your art collection. And because you're working with photography, it's going to be a no-brainer that it's going to work together. One mistake I do see people make is they think that they should put their entire art collection in one room. So they've got a big abstract painting, and then they've got maybe a impressionist piece that's got a more traditional flavor with a traditional frame, and then they've got their photo collection of black and whites. And it's just too much. The eye needs to be able to rest and enjoy art as it scans the room. So you don't want to do anything that's going to jar the eye because then it becomes uncomfortable in the room. So you're right. Coordinate your frames of your art. Try to keep subject matter similar and try to keep styles the same. And allow for your art to breathe. Don't put too much together. The next question is from Christine. Kenneth, really love your work and I find myself rewatching my recorded shows of redesign. I would like to purchase some large-scale artwork, another art question, to hang over my couch and in my dining room. However, I can't afford the thousands of dollars required to purchase the big scale pieces. I'd love to create something, but unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with your artistic ability. Any suggestions on acquiring large scale artwork at a reasonable price? Yes. There are quite a bit of places you can get big scale art. And I'm going to tell you something, Christine, you do have the artistic abilities to paint a painting, and let me tell you why. Even if you get a canvas, just a white canvas at your art store, as big as you want to get, they're like 40, 50 bucks, and you want to bring orange into your room, paint the canvas orange and hang it on the wall. It will act as artwork. It's that simple. Now, if you don't want to go that route, because you feel like you just can't even do that, or you're not even that creative, go to art.com. I actually sell some of my pieces on art.com. And you can find really great big pieces that are modern at really reasonable prices. You can also check Z Gallery, like Rusty did for her black and white photography. They have a great collection. But also, too, I found that sometimes IKEA sells really great big canvas art, and it's not always that big, but if you buy 3 of the same pieces and you put them together, you create a big piece. And who cares if they're all the same? When you put it together, it creates a whole new look for your artwork. So send me some pictures. Show me what you do when you get that done. All right. The next question is from Tammy. Kenneth, help. We're having marital strife over replacing the balusters on our curved staircase. There are 147. My husband wants matte black. I want oil rub bronze. We're both big fans of yours, and he will listen to you. Your input will be greatly appreciated. The top and bottom rails are natural maple. It is open to the family room, which has a blonde fireplace, stone fireplace. And next to that is a custom Wangay cabinet. All the floors are natural oak. The family room opens to the kitchen with natural cherry cabinets and blue Barracuda granite. Wow. So, Tammy, it sounds like you got a lot going on. So let's break this down for you. You want oil rub bronze, he wants matte black. They're 2 different looks. If you want oil rub bronze, you're going to get a more traditional patinaed feel for the decor. If you go with matte black, they're going to disappear and not be as traditional. It's almost going to go more modern in style. So, my question to you is to define your style. Are you more modern or are you more traditional? If you're modern, go matte black. If you're traditional, go oil rub bronze. And remember, with all that you have going on between the 3 different types of woods, the blue stone, the stone cast fireplace, the Wangay TV cabinet, which all sounds beautiful, sometimes things need to be background. Not everything needs to be the star of the show, because then it's going to be overwhelming. Tammy, I hope that helps. I hope your marriage gets better, and I hope I don't cause trouble.